We've all seen it, the best in the world feeling the heat when a pressure putt is worth big bucks.
Tom Watson, one of the great champions of all time, with a putt to win his 6th Open Championship. 40-odd days off his 60th birthday. It wasn't to be. A playoff it is.
Well, now a new amateur format gives club golfers a small taste of playing for more than bragging rights. The Balgowlah Golf Club in the north of Sydney was the scene of Australia's first Handiskins tournament. The format claims to be the closest thing to a pro event for club players.
With Handiskins, there's 5 qualifying rounds of Stableford, of which the players get to drop off their worst 2 rounds because the best 3 goes through, and then the top 4 players go on to play in the final for $1,200 in vouchers.
The 4 who reached the final came from 3 different grades. The handicap system means even juniors can get the chance to play for the virtual cash.
They play the first 6 holes for $40 vouchers each, second lot of 6 holes, $60 vouchers each, and the last 6 holes are $80 vouchers each.
Each time a hole is squared, the money jackpots to the next, and that's where the fun really starts for our 4 finalists.
But as soon as Paul announced it, I, put my name down straight away, and been very fortunate to make it this far. Yeah.
And it sort of gives you the chance to do what the golfers that you watch probably every week on television do, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I now know what they go through every week with nerves and everything.
Well, that's one way to calm the nerves, but it didn't help the jitters early on with a lost ball on the opening hole.
So, Ron, first hole we seem to have a bit of a hiccup. What's the rule here?
OK, he had 5 minutes to look for the ball, and in those 5 minutes he couldn't find the ball. He has 2 choices. He could go back to the tee and tee off again, or wipe the hole.
The players soon settled, but the first couple of holes were squared, and suddenly Linda found herself putting for $120.
Tell us about those nerves early on. Everyone looked a bit nervous.
Still shaking like a leaf, so yeah, no, it's good to have a win under the belt though, so that might calm me down a little bit, hopefully.
Well, what's it like, the pressure building up over those first couple of holes? Is it making a difference to a normal tournament?
Yeah, definitely making a difference because, well, you've got a crowd watching, so that makes a big difference. A camera, which doesn't help. And, yeah, just everybody, pulling for you to get it in the hole, so it makes those little short putts really hard.
The 6-week tournament has completely rejuvenated the struggling club. Sunday numbers have quadrupled, and there was certainly a real buzz at this final. With keen spectators, hard-working caddies, and at least one special fan club adding to the atmosphere.
I knew that they may come and watch a few holes, but I had no idea they were doing the sign. So that was, that was a big surprise.
Did you feel like a celebrity on the LPGA?
Yes.
At the halfway mark, Linda and Gavin had shared the spoils, but the others were still providing plenty of entertainment. And there was just enough time to refuel at the turn.
You haven't won a hole yet, but it's building up again for the next night?
Look, it is building up, yes, so the prize pool goes up, and I think we'll be playing for $80 a hole shortly. So I'm just saving myself for the big money. I don't get out of bed for less than $80 a hole.
What's been the best part of it, do you think?
Just the morale of the club, I think. Everyone's up here for a bit of fun, supporting the guys that are playing.
I think all the other clubs will be absolutely fascinated by it, and why wouldn't you? Look how many people we've got here today.
Would you like to see this at your club?
Oh, yeah, I'm certain when Paul gets some cards and that, I'm certainly going to spruik it around, so I think it will take off.
We also have an idea that we might split it between Saturdays and Sundays and have maybe 3 rounds on a Saturday and 2 rounds on a Sunday.
The prize money can be spent at the pro shop or on food and drinks at the clubhouse. It all comes back to injecting much-needed funds. On a regular Sunday, there'd only be a handful of patrons here, but on final day, the joint was jumping. Back out on the course, the other finalists finally had some luck.
Rusty, it looks like all you needed was a little bit of lunch.
Yes, that's all I needed, a bit of refreshment and got me back on track and away we go. So it's all going to happen this half.
Yeah, well, you've got 120 now. Do you reckon you can build that up?
People have been using my bar tab, so I'm a little bit behind. So I've still got to win a couple more holes.
It's always nice when you've never had a TV camera and haven't lining up on your putt. Thanks, mate. Yeah, look, so I think I've got about 360 in the bank and I'm quite happy to walk off the course with that now.
Well, everyone's won now. Literally everyone's a winner.
Mate, absolutely. Everyone's a winner. That's no lie.
Oh, yeah. Linda won the 7th hole, which was $80. She also got close to the pin, which is a further 60, so she won 140 on that hole.
It may not quite have reached the heights of a major, but how often do club golfers get to experience this? In the clutch, at the last.
People are already asking when we're doing it again. There's been a lot of interest from golfers outside of our club about it. So look, it's generated money, it's generated funds for the club. Everyone's having a great time, so why wouldn't you do it?
All different levels can come and play and walk away, you know, the same amount of money at the end of the day, so it's fantastic. Yeah.
The day was absolutely sensational. Super day, get involved, it's a heap of fun. Playing like this, people watching you, it's just great, isn't it? People laugh at you, they even clap you every now and then.
And if the enthusiasm at Balgowlah is anything to go by, you might soon see Handiskins rockin' and rollin' at a club near you.